Yeah, very much. We pretty much got our first picks, our first choices. We only had a couple of slots to fill. And the auction itself was, as always with Graham at the head of it, was very, very enjoyable. But at the same time, I think all sides will be happy with the way it was conducted, the regulations, and also the players that I picked. I think we have a really good balance. The only issue we'll always keep an eye on is the Future Tours program and how it impacts your player recruitment and player availability. But it's really important coming to an auction to kind of de-risk yourself and have as little volatility in an auction as possible. And that's what we always try to manage. But yeah, I think with what we're seeing in the future, you always have to make room for those kind of sudden changes with international tours coming in, or unscheduled cricket coming in the way. So we always want to have a squad that has the options to fill those gaps if and when they arise. Joe Root is not just an incredibly experienced and capable player. I think what he adds to the team in terms of knowledge, experience, how he invests himself into that team, how he embeds himself with the other players. It's been magnificent because I've experienced that when he joined us in the IPL. Dinesh, Karthik again, fantastic at the back end of an innings. He's explosive, he's capable, he's one of the best finishers in T20 cricket in the world, and he's shown that time and time again. And to have him here and his presence of experience is really important. So with Jos going, he usually explodes at the top and keeps batting through. We've managed to kind of break that performance into two halves with two different players, equally capable, equally devastating, and I think we've got a better balance than we had last year. Yeah, we have Quina, we have Luandre Pretorius now as well. We have Peter, and even with the rookies that we buy, it's very important to have two kind of aspirations. One is, of course, to have the best side, to win and perform at the highest level, and then of course your service to the country that you're playing in, which is it's a T20 league, with the idea of producing the best players possible for your own team, develop them for your own benefit, but also for the benefit of the national team. And we have a very, very similar philosophy in the IPL as well, that any player that plays with us, whether they are future Indian stars or whether we further their international careers, we have a really strong focus on doing both, having the best players being developed for our own services and to win for Rajasthan Royals. At the same time, when they do graduate from us into the international sides, that they become the best players that they can be. No, I don't coach, and he doesn't coach in the SA20 league as well. So now we sit back and watch everyone else competes. But everyone is naturally competitive. When you play international sport, that competitive spirit never leaves. So there is a little bit of needling once in a while, but at the end of the day, you leave it up to the players to fight their battles out on the field. And all we can do is ensure that the inputs that we give the team and the staff around the team, their coaches, to give the players of the highest quality. And once you have the highest quality inputs, the rest is up to the players. Well, I think it's a combination of recognizing the big moments and being ready to perform in them. You have, the South African contingent experience. We have David Miller as captain. I mean, he's been amazing for us. So in terms of getting all your players being able to step up, recognize those big moments, and be ready and passionate about them. Skill is just one part of playing the game, and being able to really execute that skill under pressure when a tournament's on the line. That's a second part, which is more your mental makeup and your mental kind of adaptability. And I think, unfortunately, we haven't really been able to convert those moments, and that's what we're looking for in terms of this year. And I think